Merry meet everyone. Hi, this is Anastasia Autumnfire, and today is day 28 of 30 days of Samhain crafting. 2 more days. That's it. All right. Oh boy. Tonight's craft, I deferred a bit from what the night was supposed to be according to my pagan mommy group. Tonight they were honoring pets, and while I do so agree that pets are part of the family and they should be honored and it should be something to be recognized, it just was not connecting with me for some reason, and I don't know why, because animals have always been in slasher movies. There are 2 things you don't mess with. You don't mess with animals, and you don't mess with children. And on some occasions, old senior citizens. You don't mess with them either, as long as they're nice. Jerk faces, you can always mess with. But anyway, but animals never. But for some reason, when I was trying to focus and trying to make connections, it just was not working. Anytime you're doing a craft, if you sit down, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and nothing comes to you, nothing comes to you, nothing comes to you, just let it go. It will either come to you at a later time and you can readdress it, or it's just not meant for you to work on, if that makes sense. So tonight, instead, what I'm focusing on is a night of laughter. This is to represent friendship. I believe I said this in an earlier video concerning this. I understand family is blood, but I think in more modern times we are much more accepting of the idea that family is more than that. Friends have quickly become members of our families that mean just as much, if not more, than actual family members. And that's true on so many levels. And I know I have a couple of friends that have told me, you know, they see me as that, and I'm so blessed to have people that think of me in that regard. And I know I have people that I see in that regard as well. And that's what tonight's craft is about, for friends that we've lost, and they kind of cross that line into family. I do have the name on here of a friend of mine's sister who recently passed away, and the reason I included her was because so much of their relationship together was built about laughter and good times and fun. When she passed away, my friend said, you know, it's like the laughter in the family has just gone out. And that actually is where I came to find the name of saying goodbye to the laughter, in a way. That's what friends do, and that's what family can do as well. But I know there are times when, no matter how much you love your mom, how much you love your sister, there are times you just need to get away from them and talk to a friend. And I think they need to be honored on this night as well. So what I did, sorry for the rambling session, so what I did was I took a feather. And the reason I associate this with feather is laughter can make you lighter than air. Light as a feather. It just brings this lightness to you. When things are down and out and you are just down in negativity and you can't seem to get free of it, you just lighten up as soon as you start to giggle a bit. For those of you that are familiar, Babo Savvy is a new YouTube video channel, and they got their name It's two witches. They came up with their name based on Babo, who was this goddess who came to Demeter when she lost Persephone, and she was this round, bulbous woman, a woman after my own heart, really. And she just kind of wiggled and danced and kind of did this hilarious movement, and Demeter started laughing just at the sheer ridiculousness of it. And as soon as Demeter started laughing, Babo then switched modes and started going into her wisdom side and saying, okay, so this is the problem, let's address this. And sometimes I think that's kind of the point I'm getting to with this, is there are times when you just need that friend to give you that laughter, get you past the pain, get you past the hurt, get you past the anger. And then you're able to see things much better because things have become lighter. So that's why the feather really corresponded with me. And I did choose, this is actually a feather I found out in nature, and it is a gray feather. I liked gray for the grounding attributes. I liked that it wasn't in darkness, it wasn't in light, it was in between. And again, I thought that was a great correspondence with friendship, because a true friend is always there for you. But when you need to be told, dude, you're messing up, they'll tell you, dude, you're messing up. They're not going to sugarcoat it for you. They're not going to make everything all better. You know, that they're going to be strong and deal with you that way as well, because you can handle it, and they believe in you, and they think you can do this. So they do have both black and white within them if they're a true friend. If that makes any sort of sense. To me it did. On there I wrote the names. Writing on feather gets to be very difficult. but they're on there. That's all that matters. And then again, at the base, the sealing wax kind of soaked through, so I was able to get some of that offering blend on both sides. And then here again we've got clear quartz, amethyst, and citrine. Or not citrine, carnelian. If I've said citrine at all during these videos, I'm so sorry. It's always carnelian. So yeah, so that's really it for my Night of Laughter offering. Just a little feather of lightness and joy. Another connection to laughter. Tickles. Anyway, yeah, the point of this craft is to remember those friends we've lost, and not necessarily mourn them or treat it with solemnity, but rather remember the good times. It's a happy memory. It's a happy letting go. It's like a happy cry, you know. It's just this release that, although it's sad and although, you know, there's great emotion behind it, in the end you feel free, and that's always a good thing. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with that tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check me out on Facebook if you'd like. But other than that, have a wonderful night. Many blessings. Bye, guys.